Hi there Capricorn, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This will be your intuitive reading for the week of November 23rd to the 29th. Capricorn, let's see what's on the cards for you. As always, getting started with my favourite oracle, the Work Your Light, drawing you an overarching tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot. I will be getting out the tarot story with the Rider-Waite, clarified today with the Radiant Rider. Capricorn, let's do this. What is the message, please, for the Capricorn collective? Here we go. Oh, take the top one. Trust your path. If you knew, Capricorn, that you would be supported, what would you do? Supported by spirit, maybe, supported financially, having the abundance that you deserve. What is your deepest calling? What do you really wish that you were doing that fear barriers stop you from doing? Oh, I'm too old, I'm not in the right place, I can't afford that, I can't take time out to study. I dare you to start, breaking down some of those limitations. Maybe there is a bigger calling coming for you, Capricorn, and it just might be time to take a step towards that, or maybe trust the path that you've already started walking on. Let's get your tarot card out. Okay, it's jumping. 10 of Swords. Yeah, there might be an ending that needs to happen in order to open you up to this dream. The 10 of Swords can be, guys, I have to say, I call the energy of the card, it can be a more painful ending. It can be, a betrayal or a deception or just something that, you've really journeyed hurt in. So that can take, obviously, many different forms, a job that's burnt us out, that we feel a bit stabbed in the back. Maybe we've been pushed out by corporate politics, or not even corporate, just politics in the workplace. Can be, a relationship where it's just been really hard work. Generally when a 10 of Swords endings comes into the reading, it is final because there is a new dawn, a new day, a new path that wants to open for you, Capricorn. So keeping in mind that in tarot there's no bad energies, it really just means that, these are actually clearing things from your path so that you can find greater alignment. Going to the tarot now. Energy of the recent past, energies leaving, completing or transitioning in your life, what you may be journeying, Capricorn, if this is your reading. Knight of Cups, yeah. Now, it was in the reverse. There could have been somebody that, misled you or kind of, was charming on the outside. But, when you got to know them, it wasn't. We're going to have to see what the clarifier is for that one. Yes, Magician. You can transform your situation, Capricorn. Turn that base metal into gold. Let's grab the outcome. Outcome for Capricorn, please. Moving on out of here. 6 of Swords. Weighing up options, yeah, definitely going to be sitting onto a new path here, being asked to kind of trust your intuition and choosing the way to go. Clarifying the Knight of Cups for you, Capricorn. Nine of Wands, yeah. On the floor, guys, sorry. The Hierophant from number 5 from the Major Arcana. Let's clarify the 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Yeah, that situation wasn't going to be delivering for you anyway. Got the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, okay, well, let's jump in. I mean, it's interesting that what I'm seeing here, guys, I never intend to turn these into love readings. We can also look at this in a career context. So resonate it with your situation. What I'm seeing here is that maybe you're in a situation here where there's just been some meddling. 3 of Pentacles can be too many cooks in the kitchen, too many chefs, in that kitchen. And that can be in the workplace where, we're all vying and competing, or, somebody is just trying to get that one-upmanship on you, get them first in line for that promotion or something like that. Of course, this can be third-party energy in a situation as well. what I'm kind of seeing here is that, you know, maybe somebody has kind of entered your mix as a Knight of Cups and kind of hasn't really delivered, or maybe they have been the one that's kind of been that meddler, somebody who showed up in your life as, okay, I'm really helpful, I'm a new great friend, or, you know, new lover, or maybe even a new boss or mentor coming into the work team. But all of a sudden, you're having to look over your shoulder, Capricorn, Nine of Wands, and you're kind of thinking, oh, you know, I'm kind of not knowing if I want to stay in this situation. I'm feeling like I'm on eggshells. I'm a little bit, you know, edgy, fight or flight, and I'm feeling like I'm kind of having to kind of defend myself here. So that's what I'm kind of feeling, that somebody maybe had seemed all kind of charming on the outside. I've got the solution to your problem. I'm the Knight of Cups. You know, let me in, but in some way you've been pushed out onto the outskirts. Guys, I just say what I intuitively feel here. But Source or Spirit is saying that this is actually a blessing in disguise, because this situation is unfolding to have you move on from this situation. Why? Because there's a new path that is much more harmonious and aligned for you after this situation. So the Nine of Wands, okay, we're one wand away from completing this, and Spirit or Tarot is saying you take matters into your own hands, Capricorn. Be the magician to act first. Otherwise, we can end up in a painful situation where we're kind of forced out and it's not kind of by our own hand, right? So to avoid a Ten of Swords situation, we tip this over to the Ten of Wands and say, actually, you know, this is too much of a burden for me. I'm out of here. So with the Magician and the Hierophant here, double major arcana in your current or focus energy, it's time for you to awaken to the fact, Capricorn, that you're in control of the situation, you're in control of your future. The Magician, you know, understands that he or she has all of the resources that they need, and actually they are not really a martyr to this situation, to this relationship, this job, whatever. I can move on and I will be okay. I have the emotional intelligence of the cup, the passion and power of the wand, intellect of the sword, and the resourcefulness of the pentacle. Together with the Hierophant, the situation that you are transforming in your life could be to do with work or study or committed relationship, partnership, marriage. So that kind of fits with what we were saying before. And the Hierophant says, you know, have faith. You can transform the situation, but I'm really feeling it's a moving on is the transformation. It's time for you to go your own way. There's a, you know, a sense that this is not really in alignment. This behavior is a little below you anyway. So Hierophant says, have faith, you know, trust in that. You can move on to something far greater for you, Capricorn. So that's what I'm seeing. Because look at this. Look at this Four of Cups. You've already detached your energy from this, or you will be in the recent past. And this person, this charmer, be it in the workplace or love, is going to potentially, you know, keep trying to engage with you, maybe offer you an apology, bring you back into the team, bring you back into the relationship. But I think that, you know, this is too little too late. And you've already kind of withdrawn your energy and realizing, well, this isn't going to fulfill me long term. You know, I have already kind of seen, you know, what's going on here, and now I actually have a bigger dream. You know, 1, 2, 3 is the new manifestations. So I kind of feel if the person tries to move in again, you've kind of had enough, Capricorn, and you are just wanting to move on. Six of Swords, Two of Swords. So I think you'll be considering moving on in a new direction, and Spirit is also saying trust that path. The Six of Swords is a necessary rite of passage with a heavy heart. Didn't really want this to go down. Was kind of happy before this came up. Now I'm finding myself in my boat with my swords, moving into, fortunately, much smoother times, peaceful times, smooth sailing. Number 6, Six of Cups is here too. Haha. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's like once you get rid of the situation, you're going to be ready to receive far greater things in your life. Joy, love, happiness, harmony, and healing. Moving on from emotionally tumultuous times. Don't take the baggage of this with you. But you may find yourself, you know, weighing up your options. You know, Capricorn, which way should I go? I'm not too sure. Stay or go, or you might have two different paths that you're choosing between. When the Two of Swords comes into a reading, we want to make our decisions from a place of fact and logic. What do we know about the situation? And then also our intuition. But we try not to let those high emotions come in and sway the situation, because I'm feeling that there's going to be triggers, reactive energy here in this situation. Even if you've got good emotional self-mastery, we can all get a little bit irritated when somebody has really, cut our lunch, is what we say here. So that's what I'm seeing here, guys. Trust the path, use that intuition. I feel like you will be moving on, but this is a really, really positive move for you, Capricorn. And just come back to this, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So when you're moving on from the situation, it's not a time to, play it safe or keep small. It's an opportunity to go for the big goal, because Source is moving you towards this, and potentially the situation has played out as a blessing in disguise to get you on that path, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, well, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. If you would like to share, leave me a comment. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you, connect with your energy, and see what's happening in the collective. Capricorn, it's been a pleasure. I will see you next time. Bye for now.